you know, originally when Leo saw this project, I think he was, you know, he wanted to get it on screen, and he said this publicly because it represented the mistakes that I made and the attitude I had at that time represents a lot of what really went wrong ultimately many years later with Wall Street, and I think was important to him. And I think that what impressed Leo, I think, about my new life so much is he saw me really make this radical turn. And I think that moved him, and I was really proud and you know,
Jordan
shocked that he
Belfort
did
is
that.
How much time did you spend
reflecting on
with?
a time period in his life where he was incredibly hedonistic and debaucherous and gave in to every temptation possible and was, you know, motivated by greed. And when you're looking for a character to play, that certainly one that explores the darker nature of humanity.
Or out somewhere, and we were just literally, he's such, you know, one thing I don't think people realize about Leo is his excellence is not by, it's like he strives for it. He works really, really hard, and I think he was so determined to suck every bit of information from me and any stuff that wasn't in the book and sort of, you know, what was on my mind, just really trying. And I guess you don't realize how much he's looking at you, because when I saw it on screen, I was like, oh my God, I thought his, you know, it was mind-boggling to see.
I mean, I can tell already is the voice.
For us as actors, we sort of push the boundaries as much as we possibly could, and sometimes we do sequences that weren't relevant to the plot structure, but ultimately shape what this movie is. And Marty is you know, such a master of filmmaking.
I saw the movie with my fiance the first time, and we were speechless afterwards. You know, and I was told,
in a good or bad way?
In a good way. I mean, I guess, listen, for me, it's different than when the audience sees it. I think they're speechless because they're just like overwhelmed with some sensory overload. For me, it was trying to sort of, you know, I'd come to terms with my old life. I wrote this book, and that was like a cathartic experience for me. But to see it on film like that with someone that did such a good job, I felt myself sweating at certain points when some of the cocaine was being snorted. I'm like, I got a little sympathetic reactions to it, and I just. It was.
But all that was true, right? I mean, I remember reading, I think, an FBI guy